So, I want to circle back to Drew Lock just quickly. Is Drew Lock already a bust after losing his starting quarterback job to Teddy Bridgewater? And my answer to this question is no. Drew Lock isn't a bust right now, but he's trending towards that direction, okay? Look, I like to give quarterbacks a fair opportunity because even Brett Favre didn't work out with the Atlanta Falcons. He goes to the Green Bay Packers. He has a Hall of Fame career after that. The San Diego Chargers at the time they were the San Diego Chargers. The San Diego Chargers at the time bailed on Drew Brees, and Drew Brees goes to the New Orleans Saints, wins a Super Bowl, puts up incredible numbers, has a Hall of Fame career. And I think a guy like Dwayne Haskins, who didn't work out in Washington, can really turn his career around in Pittsburgh. So I like to give quarterbacks a fair opportunity. Like, Josh Rosen didn't work out in Arizona, and at the time when Arizona moved on from Josh Rosen, I didn't quite call him a bust at the time because I wanted to see what he could do with the Miami Dolphins. But once he squandered his second opportunity with the Dolphins, where he couldn't beat out Ryan Fitzpatrick, I said, "Yeah, I'm done. You got a second opportunity, and Josh Rosen's just not very good." Okay, so maybe Drew Lock has an incredible comeback story in the future, but here's the thing. The Drew Lock situation is pretty much a shame because Drew Lock missed a golden opportunity because the Denver Broncos put him in a great position to succeed. They have star wide receivers, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Tim Patrick's really good. Noah Fant is a star tight end. If Noah Fant had better quarterback play, I think more people would know who he is. You look at Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon's a really good running back. The offensive line is pretty good. The defense, probably going to be a top 10 unit, like I said earlier. And the bottom line is Drew Lock just wasn't very good. He did not take advantage of this opportunity. Like, I can understand if Drew Lock was struggling and the offensive line was bad, the wide receivers were dropping passes, but this is not a situation where the Broncos have not put talent around Drew Lock. They have put talent around Drew Lock, and he has not played well. And that's pretty bad because if you're a starting quarterback and you can't make it work with the Broncos' weapons and those star wide receivers and those good running backs and that good tight end and with that good defense, I'm sorry, but you're probably just not a franchise quarterback. And here's the thing. Like I just talked about earlier, the Broncos chose Teddy Bridgewater over Drew Lock. And Teddy Bridgewater was bailed on by the Panthers in favor of Sam Darnold, who up to this point has not really shown us a whole lot. I understand his situation with the Jets wasn't all that great, but the Carolina Panthers said, we think Sam Darnold's upside is something we're going to bank on, and we're going to bail on Teddy Bridgewater, okay? The guy that got bailed on for Sam Darnold, that guy being Teddy Bridgewater, is the guy that just beat out Drew Lock. And I think we're also really starting to see why Drew Lock fell to the second round of the 2019 NFL Draft. And by the way, the 2019 NFL Draft, it has proven up to this point at least to not be a great quarterback draft class. Kyler Murray is a superstar. He's going to be a great player for a long time if he stays healthy. But Dwayne Haskins has had a rocky start to his career. Daniel Jones, I'm not all that sold. You look at Drew Lock, he just got beat out for Teddy Bridgewater. So Drew Lock fell to the second round in a bad quarterback draft class. Like, I could understand if Drew Lock maybe fell to the second round in this past year's draft where you had Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, heck, Mac Jones. A lot of people felt that Mac Jones was the fifth best quarterback in this past year's draft. And if Mac Jones is the fifth best quarterback in a draft class, boy, oh boy, is that draft class loaded at quarterback. No, Drew Lock fell in the draft in a bad quarterback draft class, okay? So, you look at Drew Lock, he's just very inconsistent. He doesn't anticipate very well. Like, he's a thrower. He's not a natural passer. If the guy is wide open, he's going to hit him, but he doesn't anticipate those open windows. He really lacks anticipation. He makes horrible decisions when blitzed. He's bad under pressure, makes bad decisions. He's very inaccurate. He's really undisciplined to where defenders can bait him into making bad throws. And, I'm hoping Drew Lock resurrects his career, maybe in Denver if Teddy Bridgewater doesn't work out or somewhere else. But right now, Drew Lock today I don't think he's quite a bust, but he is definitely trending towards being a bust if he can't resurrect his career in Denver or somewhere else. And it's a shame.
Thank you so much for watching this video today. Please also note that the Juiciest Sports Podcast is not just a YouTube channel. It is available on all podcasting platforms, including Spotify, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Apple Podcasts. Also, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this content with all your friends. This podcast is my favorite thing in the entire world right now. It is my passion. And I want more people to listen to this podcast. I really want this podcast to grow. Also, a fun fact about me is that I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I am looking to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. And I potentially would like to start my own network if this podcast really truly grows. Or if I fall short of that goal, I would love to work for a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. I am open to all networks. So if you believe in my dreams and you see or hear my passion through the screen, be sure to tell all your friends about the Juiciest Sports Podcast. Stay motivated, you guys. Have a God bless day, and I'm out.